Before going to Universal Studios Hollywood, you need to know the best rides and the ones you should avoid. So here they are, ranked from best to worst, 1 through 10. Number 1, of course, we have Jurassic World. When you think of Universal Studios Hollywood, this is probably the first ride that comes to mind. Not only are all the dinosaur animatronics super cool, but the giant drop at the end is the best. Number 2, we have Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. This ride has plenty of twists and turns, and it's super interactive. You even go through the Forbidden Forest and see the Whomping Willow. It's just super well done overall, except it does break down a lot. Up next for number 3, we have the Studio Tour. Not only will you see actual movie sets, but you'll also be going through mini ride experiences like King Kong 360 3D. Number 4, I have to give it to Revenge of the Mummy. If you've been to Disneyland, this is very similar to the Indiana Jones ride. It does shake you around a lot, and it does kind of turn into Space Mountain halfway through. Plus, you even go backwards at the end. Number 5, we have the Simpsons ride. I will say that I don't like this ride as much anymore. You're in this little roller coaster cart that will move back and forth, but you're just looking at a giant screen. Plus, the line can get up to 3 hours long, so I don't think it's as worth it. Number 6, we have Secret Life of Pets. By itself, this ride is just super hard to get into, and you have to have a timed entry reservation, but I will say that the ride itself is cute. Number 7, we have Flight of the Hippogriff. If you haven't seen my full review on this ride, it's up now, but it's super slow, and it only lasts 48 seconds. And it's just a tiny roller coaster, so I would pass on it. At number 8, we have the Transformers Ride 3D. It's a 3D ride. I will say it is kind of cool, but again, you're just looking at a giant screen. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. At number 9, we have Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Again, I also made a full review on that because I have no idea what they did to that ride. It's a VR ride, so you are wearing a little headset, and it's super slow, it's not fun, and it's definitely not worth waiting 2 or 3 hours in line for. And number 10, what's the ride you should be avoiding at all costs? At number 10, we have Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. In this ride, you're just loaded into a giant theater, and again, you're just looking at a giant screen while the seats are moving. Because there's so much space in the theater, it kind of takes you out of the experience. And when you think of a Minion or Despicable Me themed ride, you would think it's so much better. But unfortunately, there was just a lot of missed potential. Do you agree with these ratings? Let me know. And of course, stick around for more travel tips and recommendations, especially in SoCal.